Captain Scarlet is indestructible. You are not. Remember this. Do not try to imitate him.
Right, hello everybody. Welcome to Fish with Bish, day 3 of the daily vlogs. I don't know whether to call them a vlog, a webcast, I don't know what to call them. We did a live last night, had a brilliant chat with a few guys, a few new guys come in as well. If you're not aware, I do a live stream on a Friday night at 9 o'clock. We have lots of chat. It's a good, friendly chat room as well. It's mainly about fishing, but we try and yesterday there was the elephant in the room of the COVID-19, so we had a quick chat about that, what people are doing, and just to keep themselves busy really. And what I'm doing here is just a quick 5-minute, 10-minute thing just to watch, just to break the day up. If you guys are a fisherman or of a certain age, I've got a few things lined up. We're going to look at some retro stuff, some retro TV and retro ads. That's coming tomorrow because I'm at work tomorrow night, so I have to have one in the can. Probably won't be able to do a lot of filming tomorrow, so basically that's what it is. So, I think today we're going to do, it's a bit more of a podcast rather than anything really happening. I'll be doing the answers to the questions from yesterday's quiz. They'll be coming up sort of across the top or dropping in or whatever. You'll see them anyway. So yeah, let's just get this, let's get the party started, as they say. I'm down here in the tackle den. This is where I do a lot of stuff down here. I don't tend to film a lot down here, believe it or believe it not. But obviously I'm going to have to do more of it. Down the other end down there is more the fishing kind of stuff. Up here is more man cavey, sort of Star Wars and all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Marvel and all that. But no, I hope everybody is well. Please listen to the advice. I know it's boring. I know it's a pain in the butt, but the more you stay in, the more lives you're saving, basically. So that's what it is. You can all be heroes. You don't infect one person or one person doesn't infect you, then your family's safe, their families are safe. So please listen to the advice given out. That's all I'm saying about the COVID-19. Yeah, right. Let's get down to it. I'm thinking about next week. I am going to do a video a day. What I might do is do a few more quizzes. I was going to do a quiz today, but I think one quiz, I'm not doing a quiz after a quiz, but there'll be a Fish with Bish news tomorrow. No, sorry, it'll be the ads tomorrow, Fish with Bish on Monday on the news. So yeah, it's an odd feeling at the minute, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting ready for when I can actually go fishing. I saw it wasn't a true live today, but Carl and Alex, who I've watched for years since they were young lads really, and fair play to them. They've got a brilliant channel. If you haven't seen Carl and Alex's fishing channel, please check it out, guys. Brilliantly put together. The lads know exactly what they're doing. They're good on camera and they make excellent videos. So, but I watched a live of theirs today. And it was really lively. There was loads of people in it. It was more a premiere of a video that they put out, and it was pretty good. And there was some good chat going on. Everybody, they said, is it illegal to go fishing at the minute? Well, it's not really illegal, but the government don't want you to go out and drive to a place to have exercise, if you can call fishing exercise. It's not much exercise for me because I don't move very much. I've got to be honest. As you can tell, I don't move very much. But yeah, it's not particularly illegal to go fishing, but it's not advisable. Just as I say, just because you're moving from one place to another, there's the potential for an accident. Paramedics get involved. They've got enough to do. It's just sensible. you know what I mean? It's I was saying yesterday in the live stream that 2020, we need to write off the first half of 2020, and when we're old and doddery, it'll be, do you remember 2020 when the country shut down? I don't know about anybody else, but I've not bought my fishing license, and I have no intention of buying a fishing license until May or June, to be honest, or until it's lifted. Just purely because there's no point at the minute, and also if I don't buy it, I'm not tempted to get out there. So yeah, it's there you go. But anyway, looking forward to next week. Just let you know, I'm going to be doing I'm going to refurb the box, my fishing box. It's old. It's a Ron Thompson. I was struggling to remember what it was called the other day. It's a Ron Thompson carbonite box. Now, if anybody can remember that, then you're probably as old as me, guys. It's got to be, I would say, I've got to say, it's got to be about 15 years old, at least 15 years old. But it stood the test of time because it is carbonite, it is aluminium. The seat's pretty cool. The drawers work okay, but it just needs a bit of a refurb, a bit of a clean up, a bit of a spray. I'm going to spray paint it, or parts of it, not all of it. And as I say, it was so well made back in the day. I remember when I ordered it from West Midlands Angling. I don't know if any of you remember that place up at Darlaston. They were really good for cheap fishing equipment and tackle and bait as well. Their maggots were dirt cheap, I seem to remember. But anyway, I had to put in an order for mine, and I had to wait nearly 3-4 months for it. And I'd say 15 years ago, I think it was about £120 at that time. Maybe a little bit less. I can't be 100% on that, don't quote me. But yeah, so next week we've got that going on. I've got the opening of a box of maggots, which doesn't sound exciting until you realise that last time I went fishing was 3.5-4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, and I put the maggots in the shed because I thought I was going about 3 or 4 days later. It's still in there, guys. So there'll be an opening of a grand opening of the maggot box, or the blue bottle box. I should imagine they'll all be dead now, but it's not going to be pleasant. I might actually have to blur it out. But yeah, as I say, thanks for coming along. As I say, we're just doing a very quick every now and again. Well, not every now and again, every day. Gonna drop in and just do a few hints, tips, that kind of thing. Bit of fun, some jokes and stuff like that. So let's do a couple of jokes, shall we? Over to you. There's no one else here, so it's going to be me. So just bear with me, boys. Right, joke times, guys. Here we go. There's a man decides to do a bit of ice fishing, so he goes out onto the ice, and he cuts himself a hole there, and he's sitting there, ever so patient, not even a nibble. He's there for about an hour and a half. He's been there, and he's had nothing. He's had no bites, nothing at all. Look, a young lad comes along, and he's only about 8 or 9. And he plonks himself down on it. He's sitting on an upturned bucket, cuts himself a hole, baits his hook, drops the line down, and within a couple of minutes, he's got a big fish on. Pulls it out, and the guy looks over at him. He's probably only about 20 yards away from him. He's looking over him, trying to see what he's doing, if he's doing anything different. And anyway, turns back to his own bit of fishing. The lad baits up again, drops the line down. Sure enough, within a minute or so, he's got another fish coming up. Pulls it out, drops it on the ice, and the guy looks over and he's thinking, hang on mate, I've been here an hour and a half, I've caught nothing, not even a nibble. So the lad, sure enough, does it again straight away, and he goes over and he says, excuse me son, he goes, can you tell me, how come, I've been sat there an hour and a half, how come you're catching fish so quick. And the lad turns to him and he goes, and he goes, sorry? And the lad looks at him and goes, and the guy says, are you being funny with me? And the lad spits something out into his hand and he goes, you
have to keep the worms warm.
Go on, you know, that's the one. Anyway, joke number 2. Hands up who don't like fishing. If you've got your hand up, use said hand to smack yourself across the face, you idiot.
Captain Scarlet is indestructible. You are not. Remember this. Do not try to imitate him.